Just when fans thought they had seen it all, episode 11 of And Just Like That drops something completely unexpected. Titled Better Than Sex, this episode doesn't just play with the idea of romance, it flips the entire emotional tone of the season. It's raw, it's personal, and yes, it's shocking. Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte all face choices that shake the ground under their designer heels. And by the end, viewers were left asking, wait, did that just happen? Let's break down what made this episode one of the boldest in Season 3 so far. Episode 11, Better Than Sex, opens with a calm morning, but don't let that fool you. Within the first few minutes, things start to shift. We see Carrie sitting at her kitchen table, staring at an old photograph. It's quiet, but the moment feels heavy. There's a sense that she's at a turning point, like something big is about to happen. Right away, the title of the episode starts to make sense. Not just about intimacy, but about what truly matters more than romance or sex. For Carrie, it seems to be clarity. Meanwhile, Miranda is on the move. She's trying to settle into a new rhythm after all the ups and downs from earlier this season. The episode quickly reminds us that she's still finding her place, not just in work or relationships, but in her own skin. One of her first scenes shows her walking through Brooklyn, talking to herself out loud. It's funny and relatable, but also sad. You can tell she's not totally sure where she stands right now. But by the end of the episode, Miranda has a moment that fans will either love or hate. No spoilers yet, but let's just say it involves a big choice and an old flame. As for Charlotte, she's once again stuck between family life and personal growth. She's always tried to balance being the perfect mom, the ideal wife, and a woman with her own dreams. In this episode, that balancing act starts to crack. One scene at the gallery shows Charlotte speaking up in a way we haven't seen before. It's clear she's had enough of being polite. The Charlotte we get in episode 11 is more honest and a little more fierce, and it's a nice surprise. What makes Better Than Sex so interesting is how it connects all three women's stories without forcing them into the same space. Each of them is dealing with different things, but the message feels the same. Sometimes, what we think we want isn't what we actually need. The title may sound like it's all about steamy scenes, but it's deeper than that. It's about finding peace, power, or purpose, and realizing that those things can be just as satisfying or even better than romance. This episode also gives us some unexpected callbacks to the original Sex and the City. From Carrie's wardrobe choices to a certain quote about love versus comfort, longtime fans will notice small moments that echo the early 2000s version of the show. It's like the writers are reminding us, yes, the show has changed, but it hasn't forgotten where it came from. And let's not forget the pacing. Episode 11 moves faster than some of the earlier episodes in Season 3, and that's a good thing. It never drags. Every scene pushes a character forward or reveals something new. There are no wasted moments. Even the background music feels more charged, helping the emotional tone build throughout the episode. By the time the closing credits roll, viewers are left with more questions than answers, but in a good way. The episode doesn't feel like filler. It feels like setup, like we're being guided toward something major in the finale. Whether it's Carrie making a huge decision, Miranda cutting ties with her past, or Charlotte starting a new chapter, we're clearly heading toward a big finish. Episode 11 doesn't scream for attention with flashy drama. Instead, it earns your focus by being honest and emotional. It takes the idea of what's better than sex and turns it into something personal for each woman. For some, it's closure. For others, it's a fresh start. And FY,